pipe organ. But then, after my father took the church, built up the church, we wouldn't think of it like this now, but a more modern musician came in, you know, and my father bought they bought a, what do you call this big pianist? Grand piano, called a grand piano. And didn't have the Hammond yet, was about this grand piano. And so another, you know, he assigned another musician to kind of be over the choir and thing. That woman got so angry with my father that she literally, now I'm not talking about with her mouth, she literally wanted to kill him. Oh. That's right. That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
And have I told you all that story before?
I don't remember this one.
Okay, well, I guess you hadn't heard that story. I remember her name. I'm trying to keep from calling it, but anyhow, he kept on, and he wasn't have nothing against her necessarily, but you know, from the pipe organ to the what y'all call it, to the grand, you know, was like a step forward.
Right.
You know, and she couldn't play the grand piano, so you had to get a grand piano player, right? And he didn't tell her not to, you know, play the organ, but, oh, forget that part. But anyhow, she was mad because she wasn't the it. And because she had been it, you know, nobody could do what she could do. And so we went to dinner one time, and I was so, I remember, this is the day I died, I'm sure. Went to dinner to this lady's house, and so this woman, the organist, said to the woman that was preparing the dinner, let me come and help you. So she came to help her prepare the dinner. And they were fixing the plates, she had the table, I remember this just like it was almost yesterday. It was just a beautiful setting. Just the dinner was just a beautiful setting. You know, I like to entertain too. And so I like beauty, you know. And she had this table just so beautiful. All this silverware and glass and stuff. But she was preparing the dishes. She wasn't going to pass the food around. She was fixing the dishes. So she said, well, Bishop Schultz, you're going to sit here. Mother Schultz is sitting here. And the kid, she had everybody where she was sitting. In my father's plate, this woman saw the host put some stuff, yes, poison, on my father's plate. She came out and told my father, and nothing but Jesus, came out and said, Brother Schultz said, I'm sorry, but I saw Sister put some in where you all was going to sit. He said, really? He said, we'll just excuse ourselves. So he said, children, we're going to go home. And my sister and I, we was just about in tears because we were looking at the plate and the table, and we don't have this beautiful dinner, and we thought, oh no. And we had to go home, and I'll never forget because my mother fixed, I was telling you about cream, the tuna fish. I was telling you that. That's why she fixed us some cream sandwiches, you know. When we got home, we were so outdone because we wanted to stay and eat. But that's what happened. And when mother had to tell us after we left, why we had to leave. But my point is, that woman, God struck her in such a way that she died a horrible death not long after that. I mean a horrible death. I won't go into details here. And she was, you know, it was like she wanted to, you know how some people fight death, others just die because it's their time to die and they just die, you know what I'm saying? But she was trying to fight to stay here because she knew she was not right with God. I saw that happen. I saw other things happen that I could sit here and just tell you stuff. Whew. But I thought, oh my God. Let me tell you one more, and then I'm going to get back to it, because it just, they keep coming here. But then there was another lady that got mad at him about the way he was running the church. Because in those days, they had deacons, but they didn't have like a board of directors or a trustee board and that kind of stuff. So she didn't like something about what I don't know what he'd done. It doesn't matter. But she got mad at him. And she said publicly, she said, well, that Schultz won't be praying for me. I want him putting, And so, what? That woman went home. We're not talking about the space of 10 years or something. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this is what happened. She went home, ate some sweet potato pie. She was fine. Ate sweet potato pie. And sat up in the chair and started having some pains. And so she called for my father to come pray for her. He lived about less than to the corner. He ran to go pray for her. When he got there, she was dead. Whoa. And so one of the saints said, well, she said, you never prayed for her. Do you hear do you see why I have faith?
Yes.
I can't not have faith. I don't know how to not have no faith. I don't know how to not have faith in some things. I'm settled that God is going to take care of stuff.
Yes.
And people look at this and say, well, do you know they're doing this? Do you know they're doing how they God's going to take care of them?
Yes.
Oh, have mercy. I won't tell you no more because I could just, I got nothing, but I won't tell you no more. But I'm just saying, I have seen that. And I hesitate to tell you some of the stuff that's happened even here in Portland. Huh? It's too close to home. I don't mean home, my family. I don't mean it's too close to my family. I mean, this is home. It's too close here. Too close. But I've seen God take care of people that rose up against us. So that's why I say, you're God's children, I'm God's servant. So don't be mad at people because God's going to get mad at them when they do his people wrong.
Right.
Whether it's you or me or whoever it is, God's going to take care of them. So there's no need of you getting mad. See, the scripture says, if you hold your peace, I'll fight your battle. See, if you hold your peace, I'll fight your battle. So, my God is going to fight our battle, children. Your job is to love them. And you need to love them because some of them are going to go out of here soon. When I say go out of here, I mean go under 6 foot. They're going under soon. So your job is to love them while they're here on this earth because they don't have much time left. So our job is to love them and try to get them right. Try to love them so that they will get right before God and humble themselves in the sight of God. So this is what it's all about. It's a love connection here. And as I said, the Lord, I believe he's given me a series on this because I don't think we understand. We think we have to fight these battles. It doesn't matter whether it's with cousins or brothers or sisters, uncles or aunts or friends or folks. Excuse me. It doesn't matter who it is. God will take care of them. If you take care of God's business, God will take care of your business. Did you know that? If you take care of God's business, God will take care of your business. Because he loves you. Look, would you stand up? Look, would you stand up, Brother Arnold, would you stand up and let somebody just run over your wife? And you sitting there. I mean, brother, all his chest be out here.